Hey there, CJ Masters, and welcome to Notes 10.7 Part 2. A reminder that you should have placed your homework 10.6 in the bin right up front, exactly where you put your tests normally, and then I will expect homework 10.7 from you on Monday from both classes, Regis and Kinesius. So on the back part of your notes today, we're going to be working with negative slope, and negative slope is a little bit tricky to graph because remember, only one of the numbers needs to be negative. So we start with the y-intercept just like always. We get 0, -1. So let's go down to 0, -1 for our y-intercept there. For our slope is -1 over 5 or +1 over -5. So now, how does this mean we can move? I can move down -1 and right +5, or I can move up +1 and left -5. All right, so it's kind of difficult, and make sure that you take this slowly. So let's start by moving down and right. So down 1, right 5 gets us to right here. And then up 1, left 5 gets us to right here. Notice I have a negative sloping line. If I accidentally went down 1 and left 5 and up 1 and right 5, I would get a positive sloping line, and that's not what I want. So does my graph make sense? I have a negative slope this time with a negative y-intercept. And I have both of those on my graph. My equation says I need both of those, so yes. Right? My y-intercept for number 6 here is 0, 3, so immediately start at a +3. My slope is -3 over 1 or +3 over -1. So what does that mean? I can move down 3, and positive means right, down -3, right +1, or I can move up +3 and left -1, because negative means to move left. So I'll move down 3, 1, 2, 3, right 1, down 3, 1, 2, 3, right 1, down 3, 1, 2, 3, right 1, or up 3, 1, 2, 3, and left 1. So again, notice how I have a negative sloping line. That's exactly what I want, given that my equation said I had a negative slope. And notice also that my y-intercept this time is actually positive, and that's fine because my equation said the y-intercept should be a +3. So does my graph make sense? Yes, it does. For equation number 7, the y-intercept is 0, -4. Remember, it keeps the sign, right? This minus sign makes that a -4, so put your point down there at a -4. And then your slope is a -3 over 2 or 3 over -2. So how do we move? We move down -3, right +2, or up +3 and left -2. So let's do that. Let's go. We can't move down 3 and right 2 because we'll run out of space, so our only option is to move up 3, 1, 2, 3, and left 2, 1, 2. Notice if I made a mistake and started moving right, I would start forming a positive sloping line. I want a negative sloping line. So it's very important that you write this down, read it, internalize it, and actually use it. So up 3, 1, 2, 3, left 2, 1, 2. Up 1, 2, 3, left 2. And there's our negative sloping line with a negative y-intercept, which is exactly what the equation says. Negative y-intercept, negative sloping line, negative slope, negative y-intercept. So yes, we are correct. Notice in this one, you're like, where's my y-intercept? Well, again, if the y-intercept is not there, then the y-intercept is 0. It's the origin, 0, 0. We learned that yesterday. The slope in this case is positive, so +5 over 2 or -5 over -2, right? Being able to switch back and forth from positive to negative is important. So from the slope, I can move up +5 and right +2, or down -5 and left -2. So where are we going to start? We're going to start at the origin, 0, 0, because again, if it's not there, it's 0. And I can move up +5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right 2. Okay, I'll run out of space, so then I can move down -5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and left -2. And here is our straight line going all the way through those 3 points. So I had a positive slope, with a 0 y-intercept. And that's exactly what I have, so yes, my graph makes sense. All right, so for the last one, we have y equals -5. So this one, remember, no number, no x, and, sorry, let's rewrite this. If there is no mx, slope is 0. So notice here, there's no x value attached to that -5. So the y-intercept, this is a y-intercept, that's a b value, 0, -5. Goes right down here at -5. And now your slope can be 0 over 1, or 0 over -1, or whatever you want it to be, just 0 over that number. So I can move up 0, right 1, or down 0, and left -1, doesn't matter. Okay, so let's try it. Up, down 0, right 1. Up, down 0, right 1. Notice how the y value just stays 5 the entire time. And then same thing, up, down 0, just moving left -1 the entire time. And we get this beautiful horizontal line. Oops, mine's a little off there, sorry about that. But horizontal line at y equals -5. At every point on that line, y is equal to -5. That's why they say that. So we got a 0 sloping line. Yes, obviously, my graph makes sense because this is a 0 slope. Okay? That's the end of part 2.